We are now going to start speaking about the Norwegian adjectives. Well, make yourself a good cup of coffee and stick with me because this video is going to take a few minutes. Let's start by repeating the nouns, how nouns work in the four basic forms. Well, indefinite singular, en paraply, so an umbrella, right? If I want to say the umbrella, that would be paraplyen, so en paraply, paraplyen. Many umbrellas, some umbrellas, 5 umbrellas, that would be paraplyer. And all the umbrellas, some particular umbrellas, that would be paraplyene. Okay, so I hope you remember these endings. The same thing for feminine. A jakke is a jacket. Jakka would be the jacket. Jakker, some jackets, many jackets. And jakkene, the jackets. Et belte would be a belt. Belte, the belt. Belter, mange belter, 5 belter. Beltene, the belts. So those were the nouns, and let us look what happens if I want to describe all of those nouns in all of those forms with an adjective. And here I take, for example, the adjective fin, which means nice. Well, for indefinite singular in masculine, I just put it after the article en. I would say en fin paraply. So, du har en fin paraply. You have a nice umbrella. So, fin, just as you find it in the dictionary. The same for feminine. I wouldn't change anything. Ei fin jakke. Jeg så ei fin jakke. No, I saw a nice jacket. Alright? But for neutral, pay attention. If it is a neutral word and it is in its indefinite singular form, I have to put the ending te in the end of the adjective fin. So it would be et fint belte, a nice belt. So et fint belte, because belte is neutral. Okay, if I want to describe a definite noun with an adjective, well, here I will also have to use an article in front of the adjective, and I will have to put an ending, and the ending will be e for all of the genders. So if the umbrella is paraplyen, the nice umbrella would be den fine paraplyen. So the article den, it goes together with the adjective, not with the noun. So literally, if I translate it, it would be the nice, den fine, and then paraplyen means the umbrella. So it's like the nice, the umbrella. The same for feminine. So den fine, the nice, and jakka, den fine jakka. So we have definite form of the noun and we have definite form of the adjective together with an article. And for neutral, the article will be det fine belte. So, but pay attention, it's not det finte, nothing like that, it's just fine, as it was for masculine and feminine. Let's look at plural forms. Plural indefinite, like 5 nice umbrellas, several nice umbrellas, would be just fine paraplyer. No article there, just ending e for the adjective. Fine jakker, mange fine jakker, many nice jackets. Fine belter, nice belts. So you see fine, 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 and the ending er tells me that it is indefinite plural. And when we come to the definite plural, we'll have to have an article, in this case article die, and also the ending e for the adjective. De fine paraplyene, the nice umbrellas. De fine jakkene, the nice jackets. And de fine beltene, the nice belts. So whenever I have a noun which ends on ene, I know that it is definite plural. Well then, if I want to describe it with an adjective, then I also have to remember the article for the adjective, which is de for plural, and the ending e. De fine paraplyene, de fine jakkene, de fine beltene. Okay, so those were the 4 basic situations, and guess what? They are a couple of more. So when we use an adjective as a predicate, when it goes after verbs er, var, blir, ser ut, well, then what happens is the noun can be either indefinite or definite. But the adjective will always be indefinite, so it will be from the first column in this table. See, paraplyen fin. The umbrella is nice. After the verb I use the indefinite form of the adjective fin. Paraplyen fin. Jakka også fin. The jacket is nice. Again, jakka, you see I use the definite form of jakka, but the adjective goes in its indefinite form, fin. Belte ser fint ut. Fint, also comes from the indefinite column in this table. The belt looks very nice, or the belt looks nice. And the same happens with plural. Paraplyene fine. The umbrellas are nice. Disse jakkene ser fine ut. These jackets look nice. Beltene var ganske fine. The belts were pretty nice. So the rule about the predicate is that adjective used as a predicate is always indefinite, but it can be masculine, it can be neutral, it can be plural, but it always comes from the indefinite part of the table. And the last situation is when we use an adjective after possessive word. For example, min paraply, my umbrella, would be min fine paraply. And you see what happens here? Paraply is indefinite, whereas fine is definite. So it's quite the opposite from the previous situation. Marias fine jakke. Marias nice jacket. So jakke is indefinite, fine is definite. Mitt fine belte, my nice belt. Again, belte indefinite, fine definite. Hans fine paraplyer, his nice umbrellas. Paraplyer has to be indefinite because it comes after the possessive pronoun Hans, and then fine is actually definite. Deres fine jakker. Våre fine belter. Our nice belts. So this is the structure. These are basically all the situations where you can use adjectives. Okay, and I know that was a lot to take in, so let us look at some more examples. En stor by, a big city or a big town. Definite form will be den store byen. So byen takes en to express that it is definite form, and we have also an article in front of our adjective. Den store byen. Plural form, store byer. Mange store byer. Many big cities. De store byene, the big cities. Okay? Byen ikke så stor. So here again, as a predicate, the adjective stor goes in its indefinite form. Byen, definite, stor, indefinite. Byene store. The cities are big. So here we have plural, so we have to put the ending e. Min fine store by, my nice big city. So min by is indefinite. Fine and store are definite. Kinas store byer. Kinas byer, China's cities, and store goes in its definite form. Ei varm lue, a warm hat. Den varme lua, definite form. Mange varme luer, many warm hats. De varme luene, the warm hats. Lua veldig varm, så lua is definite, varm is indefinite. Luene tykke og varme. The hats are thick and warm. Din varme lue, your warm hat. Din lue is indefinite, varme definite. Barnas varme luer. Et nytt slips, a new tie. Det nye slipset. So the new tie. So det nye for the adjective, slipset for the noun. 5 nye slips, new ties, and you see slips in plural is also slips. And by looking at the adjective nye, I know that it is plural. De nye slipsene, the new ties. Slipset var ikke nytt. The tie wasn't new. So you see, slipset is definite, nytt, indefinite. And I'm sorry, I overemphasized the ending in slipse. So I'm not supposed to pronounce t in this case because it is neutral definite and it is pronounced without t. Slipse. Slipse var ikke nytt. Slipsene er nye. The ties are new. Ditt nye slips, your new tie. So ditt tells me that it is singular, that it's only one tie. Deres nye slips, your new ties. I know that it is a lot to think about, so take your time, take a few more examples, and probably the best thing to do is practice this by writing down several examples with different nouns and different adjectives.